Hello and welcome, fellow travelers. I am DuckyObrien, and this is episode 36 of my No Man's Sky Beyond playthrough. And we are still doing Farmer NPC missions. We're almost done. Today we're going to be looking for the space cactus. That's right, it's just a cactus, but in space. I don't know if you guys will notice, but I am playing on my new PC. The graphics look a lot better, and I think the audio needs to be adjusted a little bit. I can't really tell until I look at the game, but I'll lower it a little bit. It's a little bit loud for my taste. But the game looks gorgeous on high settings. I have everything set high. It looks great. I used to have it set on the lowest setting, but now it's on the highest. And look, here's two bunches of cactus right off the bat. Oh, it's these animals are trying to attack me. They're everywhere. I'm surrounded. It's weird, my jetpack seems to be lasting shorter than I remember it. These are some humongous cacti. The heck? Could live inside of one. Okay, that's good enough. Let's take a look first. 520, yeah, that's more than enough. It's a little bit frustrating when you have a new PC because it's Windows 10. Some things don't really work the way it should work, especially the audio. But yeah, I'm loving it so far. It's not everything that I thought it would be, though. Got it mostly to make better looking content, so hopefully it looks better. One huge benefit, though, is that everything is faster, so when I render a video file, it used to take 1 hour for some of the files that I was rendering, and it takes 20 minutes now, so it's great. It's a great feeling. I've saved time. I've still have my old PC, so while the file is rendering on my new one, I can make more content on my old PC. So overall, I save a lot more time. I don't have to wait as much, and it looks better. The actual quality of the content itself in terms of subject matter and how it's made is different. That I can't vouch for, but at least visually it will be a lot better looking. Alright, let's build one more pod here. Any metal plating? Do I have ferrite dust? I do. I bought it. That's right, don't mine materials when you can buy it. It's a waste of time, in my opinion. Okay, now I need wires. Plant the old cactus. Oh wait, where is it? Okay. Oh, 100. Wow, that's a lot. Need 2 plants, star bramble. What is the last one? I don't remember what the last one is. Okay, star bramble next. Lush planets, see if you have one. Fungal mold. We do. We have an in system. Perfect. I love it when everything's in the same system. I don't have to go anywhere. I can be lazy. Okay. Unknown. Kinda want to try the game in VR too. Don't have a VR headset, but man, I don't want to save up money for one. Oh well. It's not like I would play a lot of it. I would only play Beat Saber and No Man's Sky VR, and then I would probably never touch it again, except for maybe Half-Life Alyx. But other than that, it's like a novelty. I wish you could rent a VR headset. Just for the moments that you wanted one. Okay. It's one of these planets. Let's go look for some star bramble. Oh, right off the bat, getting lucky. By the way, I would like to thank all the people watching my playthroughs. I know they're not the most entertaining, or I'm the most entertaining person, and these are like long form videos. So the fact that people watching any amount of this playthrough at all, I am really grateful for. I've been trying to toy around with an idea of how to make content that's worth people's time, and I think I gotta aim for less quantity but more quality. But I don't know how to do it for a video game. Like for real life stuff, I kind of have an idea. You know, it's kind of like TV programming a little bit. You know, you can have a reality show, you can have educational shows, travel, food, whatever, blogs. That sounds a lot loud. But in terms of video games, what do you do? I have no idea. Over to 30. Maybe it's just loud in my headphones and not loud on game capture. Oh well. Again, it's the pains of having a new PC. I have to tweak things just right for this PC. It has its oddities. For example, I don't know why, but audio won't be captured by OBS on any of the sound output devices recognized by Windows. It only works on one, and I have to boost it to about a volume of 86%. And that's really loud, so I have to use thankfully I have in-volume control on my headphones, and I have to lower that, so my headphones are way lower, but my PC is outputting at extremely high volume. And then it can be recorded, so it's a little bit weird, honestly. I don't know why that happens. it wasn't like that before, so something changed. I don't know what. A little bit of a boring aside there, a peek into the life of creating content difficulties. Another thing I had difficulties with was I had the render settings perfect for Sony Vegas. I used certain parameters to make videos for YouTube and whatnot, and you even have to carry those over. So these are those little things to think about that you don't really consider when you make a new PC. But definitely though, it's way more powerful. It looks beautiful. I can't wait to play Cyberpunk 2077 on this PC. This beast of a machine. Yeah, just recharging everything. Let's make sure we have enough. That is a little bit low. I am collecting Star Bramble. I remember now, certain plants don't really give the same yields. Some of them give you way less per harvesting, so you gotta harvest more of them. Completely forgot. Okay. No, game looks good. Even if all you did was just walk through the planets for a short while, I think it's worth playing. And get away from reality for a little bit. A lot is bad. You don't want to run away from reality, but you need to face it, otherwise nothing gets better. But a little, a little vacation, a little bit of escape. I mean, you have to use your imagination a little bit, because obviously no matter how good the graphics are, it still doesn't look or feel real. There's a depth and nuance to things in reality that you can't really imitate, like the feel of the breeze or the warmth of the sunlight, the smell of the air. But yeah, nevertheless, looks gorgeous. I love the serenity in this game. Sense of serenity and sense of solitude a little bit. Goes hand in hand. I personally think it's fantastic. Let's go look for a little bit more. Let's make sure. Yes, we have to plant it, so it would help if you had a little bit more. I remember when you used to crash into things, it would auto-trigger sentinels because you're harming the environment. It would reset the sentinel wanted level if you were being chased and you crashed into something, it would reset it, and I thought that was kind of dumb. But I don't think it does it anymore. But yeah, one small gripe, it still gets me, is that the oxygen harvesters cannot be planted next to each other. I don't know why. I hope that's desperately hope that's a bug, because if I can't plant them next to each other, it becomes really inefficient to use them time-wise. It just makes more sense to go to a station and buy oxygen. I would rather not do that if I can avoid it, but what can you do? Maybe I need a facility that expands on oxygen. Okay. Picked it clean, I think. That's a small, minor complaint, but I'm really impressed at how far No Man's Sky has come, to be honest. I didn't play it at launch, so I don't know what vanilla No Man's Sky was like. But I played since Atlas, I think the Atlas update. And it has come a long way with the amount of extra things you can do, all the extra content, the streamlining, making it less grindy, just more convenient for everyone. Yeah, I think it's in a good place. Yeah, I'm out of pyrite. Uh-oh. Must have used it up for planting the cacti. Note to self, buy more pyrite. And notice though, this weird drift to the right and inability to lock onto things that I wanted to. It's kind of universal when I use controller. I don't know why that is. Like I want to lock onto my beacon there, and it's always swinging right to the anomaly. Maybe if I just look at this. It's not where I want to go. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Let's go do some planting. Oh, I need more metal plating. I'm missing carbon, of course. Ooh, whoops. I meant to pick it up. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Okay, I probably need to make more wires. I mean, that's a given. More batteries and solar panels after this. This is a little bit of an inconvenience to me, but oh well. Oh, I don't have paraffinium. It's weird. I thought I... Huh. What do you know? Well, this works out. I need to go to the station to buy it. That's fine, because I need pyrite anyways. Actually, let's double check our inventory real quick. See if we need to buy anything else. Ammonium's low, dioxide's low, sodium nitrate is low. Magnetized ferrit's a little bit low. My goodness. Alright. It's weird. I am pushing the takeoff button and it won't take off. What is this? Seem to be having some technical difficulties right now. There we go. That was weird. Yeah, I got way more frames per second. I'm getting around 100 right now, even with everything set pretty high. It's great. I was munching on a Korean, like a, I don't know if it's dessert, but it's basically a pancake filled with honey inside. It's absolutely delicious. Called a hotteok. Korean dessert slash, I guess, street food. I don't know. Not really a dessert. You just eat it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm running low on money, but that's fine because I'm gonna make a stasis device farm soon. After I am done with the plant NPC and the Echinocactus I was gonna say FPC. What is that? That's nothing. It doesn't exist. I'm making up words. Slowly losing my mind. I didn't get a lot of sleep yesterday night because I stayed up reading Dune. It's my first time. I know it's a classic, and I haven't really gotten around to reading it, but now that I've read it, I'm almost done with it. I think it's great. It's kind of, I don't know when the book was written. I'm assuming a long time ago, but it's a weird like amalgamation of like super futuristic ideas and swords. Like they still use swords. It's kind of interesting. It had the same vibes as Star Wars a little bit, sort of like this science fantasy kind of vibes going on. Not much action compared to, you know, content coming out nowadays, which I'm grateful for. It's a really slow moving story. It really lets the characters breathe. You can focus on the characters. I really like that. Appreciated that. Stories nowadays don't really focus on characters. It's mostly action. And I kind of don't like that. If you don't believe me, just watch a movie. Recent movie, mainstream movie. They don't really just sit there and let you be with the characters for a little bit. I'm just thinking of Rise of Skywalker. I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but it definitely had action sequences like every 5 minutes. That's what it felt like. Every other scene was an action scene, and I'm just like, I don't need this. I don't want this. I don't know who these characters are because you don't spend any time developing them. Small rant there. And I kind of don't like where YouTube content is going as well, because it's following the same trends where like long form videos of just people playing the game and talking, it doesn't really attract an audience. You need memes, you need like hyper short attention span worthy videos. Like jump cuts every other minute. I really hate jump cuts. Cause it's like they don't want to edit the video, so what they do is they just cut some parts out in between, and it creates this jarring effect where you know something happened, but in reality nothing happened, and I think that's dumb. It's bad. It's bad editing. You're not telling a story, you're just making up for the fact that you have nothing interesting or different to show. It's the truth. Just thinking of gameplay videos too, it's always like hours of footage edited down to like 20 minutes. That's the trend. There's like no story to it at all. It's like these random moments just thrown together with some hype, some memes inserted in. And I'm like, do I really wanna become like that? And I'm like, nah, not really. But then I do have to do something different to make it more interesting and better, elevate it to another level. But I haven't really figured out how to do that quite yet in a way that I want to. Resorting to memes is like the easy way out. Sometimes I'm tempted because it's easy. It's really easy. Believe it or not, it's really easy to do that, but there's no pyrite. Oh well. We got what we came for though. The main thing, Paraffinium. Let's life support and shielding. See if they have any. I don't think they have it on this system. We shall see though. Why am I out of nanite clusters? What did I spend it on? I don't even remember. I'm gonna have to rewatch my previous episode. What did I install that made me lose all of my... Oh, these things maybe, yeah. Okay, these are vital though. Gives you like 7 minutes in a hostile environment, so worth doing. Look at this, I won't be able to... Oh, now it locks on. Weird. Still like how this planet's name is Jeff. Alright. Okay, now I can return to the farmer. Mordite. Ah, okay. The plant of death. Oh, he's leaving? I don't remember this in the storyline before. Is this new? Yeah, this is different. Alright, so maybe I'm not remembering correctly, but before what happened was the Farmer NPC, as you're doing the missions, there was like a conspiracy going on where he was saying that the Overseer is not all he is made out to be, and that he secretly harbors like this resentment against you for some odd reason. And oh man, like now the story's different. He has to leave? I don't remember that. You know, it's been a while since I played the story, so who knows, but I have to double check later. Okay, let's see. I can refine those. Let's get these out of the way. Oh. Let's check our oxygen harvester. I put in carbon every single time I leave, but it never produces oxygen. I think it's bugged. Like I do this every single playthrough that I remember to, because I'm like, I want to see it produce oxygen, and every time I load up my save file, it's gone. So I don't know what's going on with the oxygen harvester. Alright, I'm gonna end it there. It looks like we're gonna have our last mission for the Farmer NPC soon. A little bit sad, but yeah, I guess the story is a little bit different, or maybe he says that after he brings in the last plant. Who knows? Anyways, thank you so much for dropping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, or things you'd like to see, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Yeah, I'm really thankful for everyone dropping by and watching. Hopefully one day I will make something that is great. Takes a lot of time and effort though to get to that point. Anyways, before I ramble anymore, thank you so much for dropping by, and as always, catch you guys next time.